Hey guys, how's it going, Ginger? Here. What's going on? Why is Ginger uploading? He's a dead person. What? Yeah, duh. So, as you see, draft breakdown. Um, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I'm not gonna be posting any of my battles or anything. I wanted to show you this, and then one of these days, when I'm in Rhode Island right now, on vacation, for the summer, and when I get back down August 3rd, I'll probably be wanting to make videos so bad, I will make a recap on however many battles I've done thus far, and I'll try to keep myself consistent in battles. So, in this league, I was 12th pick overall. Yeah, I know, suck. It completely out of 14, if you didn't know. Our draft order is going to be shown right here. This was our draft. AAA Curtis, Poketie, Scoot, Snivy, Spaz, Ryo, BK, Andy, Kirby, Pred, me, Corey Soul, and back down the list. Now here is our document. I'm not even showing here, so that's good. Here's our document. As you can see, we had some very weird Pokemon going this game, in this season. This is right before season, oh my god, Generation 8, which none of us are gonna like. And we decided it's our last season, let's try out some Pokemon, see if they're broken. And we have Pokemon like Mega Metagross, 250 points. Ash Greninja, Aegis Slash, Magearna without Z moves, Lele without Z moves. Landorus I, Sheer Force, not Sand Force. We have a couple other Deoxys Defense, obviously. We have Mega Kangaskhan, no size. We have our Stag users. There's a lot of Pokemon that were banned that are now on this list. There's a lot that didn't make it. Some like Darkrai wasn't a very used. Oh, this might be one of my battles. It is. Okay. I'm open. Sorry about this challenge. I don't want to pause it because I want to do this all in one take so I don't miss this battle. On Showdown when ready. But yeah, a lot of fun Pokemon and a lot of, sniping that went around. There's a lot of cool teams this season, if I do say so. And we're going to get into my team here, as you will see. So you can see the first 6. Obviously, I'm not good at this kind of stuff, if I'm being honest. But I'm online, right? I hope. I feel bad for this guy. But yeah, I'm not good. I'm not gonna get fancy for this stuff. I might for FPL, which I'm also recording tonight, because draft breakdown's there, and I'm also recording my team builder for week 1 in this tonight. I just wanted to do some stuff. You feel me? It's only 10:17. I'm super hyper. Let's go. My first pick overall was Mega-Lopunny. Now, I've used this thing before in a couple of my draft leagues, actually. In this one specifically, I'm using another Mega-Lopunny team, not recording that, obviously. Stuff like that. Don't worry, that's where I have my team for week 1, as you see these 2 guys right here. But yeah, you just saw my whole team. I don't care. Die. Mega-Lopunny, everyone knows what this thing does. Best dual stab in the game, coverage-wise, because it hits every type, at least neutrally. I wouldn't say it's as good as Bolt Beam, based on Bolt Beam hits more things super effectively, being the electric ice, but it has more resist. There's 3 potential typings in the game that resist this, and that would be Steel Electric, Ice Electric, Fire Electric. Those are the 3 typings in the game that resist Bolt Beam coverage. Nothing resists this thing with the ability Scrappy. Great speed stat, 135. Great attack at 136. Good defenses. It can surprisingly take a lot. Fun moveset. Elemental punches. Healing Wish, which I don't need, as you can see. So on and so forth. Next, I wanted to... I have a long rivalry with the so-called mythicals, the base 100s. I hate them. I've never found why people like them so much in draft. Like Mew, I just don't like the base 100 all around. I feel like they're good in everything. Like, don't get me wrong, they're great, but you know, I just don't know. I don't know. I don't like the boringness to them, I guess is the word for it. But I decided to try to break that this season, so I drafted one of the only ones that I would like, Victini. Great moveset, physically, offense, like physical and special wise. V create, one of the most powerful moves in the game. Just good coverage overall. U-turn. Everything I have. Thunderwave, Toxic, Will-O-Wisp. I wouldn't be surprised if this king had Yawn. Alright, I'm unsurprised. Or I am surprised? I'm surprised. You know, fun stat, Magic Coat. I'm not going to use some of this stuff. I'm more of an offensive guy. Final Gambit if I'm really struggling. Because, you know, base 100s HP really helps. Stuff like that. So yeah, I wanted, and it was a good start to the fact that for a long time I wouldn't work on my core, my Fairy Dragon Steel, my grass water, wow, fire, and I got this. I was like, cool. It's also a psychic type, good, just good Pokemon. But yeah, then I was like, rock type, a rock setter. Everyone needs a good ground type, so I got a great ground type. I got Crocodile. And one of the Pokemon Andy actually uses a lot, I've seen. You know, just powerful Quake, good dual stab, rock setter, basically why I got him. Speed tier could be a lot better. Attack stats pretty nice. Defenses and HP are like average, like higher than mediocre, I would say, a little bit. Just good. Good knockoff Mon. I wasn't expecting him to challenge me so soon. Well, guys, I'm gonna be right back. I'll pause it when I'm back, of course. Alright, we're back. I lost that game miserably. This guy had blatantly, it was just 6 OU Pokemon, and I didn't. But yeah, so, besides that, I'm now really low morale. Crocodile, excuse me, great, it's also an Intimidator, I didn't point that out. Intimidate, Moxie, both really great abilities. So on and so forth. But yeah, that was Crook. I mainly got him as a rock setter. Good Quaker, basically, is why I got him, honestly, but that's not the point. It's not the point. So, good game to that guy. I don't know. God, I'm so used to saying good game after a battle and I'm still recording. Next, I'm sorry, guys. Wow, that put me in low morale. And I sound pretty stupid now. Next up, Tornadus. Got this Pokemon as, well, first I wanted a flying type, to support my team a little bit. Hurricane, stuff like that. I wanted another faster Pokemon. I wanted to keep my speed higher than everyone else's, roughly. And I wanted to just get good threats off on the field. Which this thing is, Prankster with great stats. Look at these. Look at this attack stat. And a great move pool to boot. Superpower. It gets really just good coverage all around. It's a defogger. It's set up for knockoff, of course. Everyone knows this Pokemon's move set roughly from the very not diverse Tornadus Therian, of course, but this thing ran much more diverse. U-turn. Obviously, it doesn't have the ability of its predecessor of Regenerator, and without one of the only flying types without Roost, it really is sad to know that. So I'll have to play around its HP bar a little bit better. Leading next word, we have Whimsicott. Now, I already had one Prankstermon for defog, and I wanted to. Victini is basically going to be a win con in a lot of battles, I feel. And I wanted Pokemon to support that. So I got this thing, and it's also one of my Z movers. Based on the fact that it is Z Memento. Now, for those of you in the NNDL, you know I lost to Z Memento, and I was like, this is overpowered, stupid, and broken. So if you can't beat it, use it. Because it was against Curtis. He used a Z Memento Whimsicott and healed up his Kyurem Black to full HP and beat me purely because of that. Unfortunate. Not impossible though. But now I'm using it, so screw you guys. Haha. two Prankstermons, one Mementomon, and he's my Z mover. Z Memento, if you didn't know, kills my Whimsicott and heals the next Pokemon to full HP. So it's very good. And yeah, also just Prankster like Leech Seed, spreading around status, Fairy type Pokemon. This is my Fairy and my Grass type, helping me out with some of my core. Not the greatest Fairy type, and we'll see how I worked on that earlier later in the draft. And then, you know, we'll just go to playoffs for once, for just one time with a team, and it's gonna be this one, with a Pokemon like this. Next, another Psychic type, and an addition to our already powerful core of Whimsicott, is now Bronzong. Why'd I get Bronzong? An immunity to ground is very useful. I think for some reason, my first plan for this, obviously I changed around over here and there, but my first plan for this is basically like a lot of ground weakness Pokemon. Like there was a lot of Pokemon on my team that just didn't want to eat a ground type hit. So I was thinking Bronzong, but then I also get another steel type. I really doubled up on some of my core. The Fairy Dragon Steel one, of course. But yeah, it was just it's a rocker, Trick Room setter. My team isn't very Trick Room-esque. A couple of my last picks are relatively Trick Room-esque, because they're really slow and hit very hard. But besides that is the fact that this thing is very bulky on both defenses. HP could need some help, but just great Pokemon that I could use. Now let's get into the rest of my team. Did I miss a Pokemon? No, I didn't. I thought I did. Oopsies. I think. I didn't draft 12 Pokemon. Did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What am I doing? Have I gone crazy? Is there a Pokemon? Did I not draft? I didn't! Oh my god, great thing I saw that. I didn't draft, wow, I'm an idiot. I forgot he got sniped from me, I think. I want to say, did it? Bronzong. I didn't use Bronzong. That completely passed my mind. Oh my god. It's a great thing I do these videos, huh, boys? No, Bronzong didn't get sniped from me, wherever he is. Yeah, there he is, 120. I don't know why. What happened there? That must be why I had extra points. Okay, my bad. I was so confused. I was like, no, I have Steelix. Sorry. I was supposed to draft Steelix and Bronzong. Fun fact. But I didn't. I'm weird. Alright, that was my bad. So instead of Bronzong, I have to get rid of Bronzong on my base team now, because I brought Bronzong on my week 1 team. Wow, that was a rough patch. Good thing I'm doing all this in one take, so you guys can do this with me. So that we can be smart together.
Okay, so this is my steel type and another ground type. I remember saying how my plan was weak to ground, and this is why. Steelix was not on the document when I first was looking for him. And I was going to take advantage of that, but then obviously, I talked about it, and then AAA messaged me. I was like, oh yeah, by the way, Steelix isn't on the document, and I'm taking him for 10 points as a joke. I mean, I was, I could have, but I didn't want to be that guy. And then we found out that we used, because we got Snowy Umbreon, good little guy, and Miners over down there, to, well, give us the document. And it seems that he lost about up to 40 Pokemon on the document, so we were missing a good 40 Pokemon, and we're like, oh, let's fix that. So we paused the draft in Majors, and we fixed everything around. So I must have completely hindsighted that, in every way, shape, and form. But now I have Steelix. Not that thing. But I was very weak to ground at that point, and Steelix was 10 points. So I was like, I'm going to draft it with Bronzong, give me 2 Steel types, so on and so forth. Now that that's all out of the way, we have Steelix. For me this season, Steelix is a ground or a steel type that's very reliable. 200 defense. I don't have the greatest special defense stat throughout my team. Roughly, I mean, I have some pretty good Pokemon with it, but like throughout the board, our first row 75, 80, 70, 100, 96. This thing isn't as great either, but 200 defense. Beautiful for this team. I have decent defense mods, 70, not great, 85, 80, 100, obviously, 94. But yeah, this thing is a rock setter, great Quaker, honestly, doing so much damage, and just good Gyro Baller too. Iron Head, stuff like that, helps me deal with Pokemon like Mega-Diancie, that this team relatively doesn't like to deal with. Being that Crocodile dies the Mega-Diancie unless I'm like Assault Vest or Roselli Berry. But yeah. So this is my rock setter. I need to change my team. Really badly, actually, now. Oh my god. Because as you can tell, Bronzong does really good against his team. Salazzle specifically, I was heatproof. I was a heatproof set. And it was a Trick Rumor as well. So that's funny. It also dealt with Tapu Fini, which my now Steel type doesn't. Got it. Cool. That's my Steel type. Now you will see the rest of my team, which you've probably already seen. Clawitzer, my Water type. Why? You might be asking yourself in that chair or anything of yours while you might be on your phone or on the computadora. Computer for you, only English-speaking folk. Clawitzer was just... Oh, I wanted to try it after Miners. Having to prep for it against Rosa I was sitting there and I was like, why does this thing not have the attention it utterly deserves? And you know what? I'm gonna give it the attention it deserves when I win this season. It's just that simple. I think overall it's a good Pokemon. Mega Launcher is a great ability. It has a great move set with moves Aura Sphere, Dragon Pulse, Dark Pulse that it can abuse in more than one way. With amazing coverage as well as Ice Beam, Water Pulse, Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, just great coverage. And it's a U-turner. I mean, what? It's a U-turner? That's crazy, right? It is crazy. But yeah, so my team is gonna be chalked with these big mans, and I'm gonna give this thing the best of its ability. It's more of a chip Pokemon. Like I don't think Clawitser's a win con by any means, but this thing is just gonna it's gonna hit Pokemon. It's gonna hit them very hard on the special side, and it gets moves for almost every typing. So I'm like really in a good spot against him, against other people, especially like Life Orb, something like that. Next is my dragon type to finish out my core, and I wanted a poison type that's also strong. I didn't even know Clawitzer got poison moves until I was looking over my team before this video. I was like, oh, you have a poison type. Why does everything have poison type moves? Why did I draft Dragalge, a poison type? I guess we'll find out because, whoa, let me tell you why I'm actually drafting this thing. God tier ability. That's all I gotta say. That's game over. That's all. That's it. You know what? Next Pokemon. Adaptability. I don't know if you guys know what adaptability does, but I do. Well, it basically, boosts. Alright, you know what? I'm really spaced out right now. I don't know why I was so spaced out. It says it right there. Pokemon same type stab is ×2 instead of ×1.5. So Dragon Pulse and Draco and Sludge Bomb, Sludge Wave do 2 times the damage. And I have a fun tech that I plan on doing, which consists of this little guy later, and I'll go over that with Roselia. So you can see up there. I'm not gonna hide it from you guys, but this gets good coverage, Surf, Thunderbolt, so on and so forth. Just good moves. Focus Blast. I do Haze. I can get rid of like those setup mons that are very always threatening. Very slow Pokemon. That's why I wanted a Trick Room user in Bronzong. But oh well. Yeah, this is my Dragon type. I just needed one great special defense stat and 123 good, decent special attack stat. Everything else rather mediocre. But yeah, let's get into my second fairy type and the ice type. This is when I didn't draft Bronzong, and I was very confused with myself why I had so many points. And that's because I have now Ninetales Alola. It's a Veil Setter. It's, that's all it really does. It's good in some matchups because, blizzards are just really nice, as well as it gets freeze dry for water types. And bulky waters are everywhere, so if I run like a spec set, and it's got good speed tier, so it can deal with a lot of bulky waters speed-wise. So on and so forth, of course. It's usually going to be used as a light clay Aurora Veil Setter on my team. I had it for my first week of, my first maybe 2 weeks of NNDL, Biners, my first season. And I didn't bring it really, I don't think. Mainly because I sucked back then and I didn't realize how great Aurora Veil was. But then again, I also didn't realize how, I guess internally I realized how common that one move is, the defog one, and Rapid Spin isn't as common, but you get the gist. I want to see if at any chance, I know I didn't week 1. I want to see if I did bring a week 2 though. Rosa and Zam. Here it is, my week 2 battle. I don't think I brought it. You know what? Let's have a video throwback. I'm wasting enough time as it is, so why not? Did I bring it? If I brought it, maybe we'll watch it. I didn't. Actually, this is my updated. No, it's not. I have Mega Aerodactyl stock. I didn't trade Stakataka that week. You know what? I kind of want to watch this. I remember the outcome because his team was great back then, but I want to watch this. Look at my stupid names. Fallout, really? You know what, boys? This is a throwback. I'm liking this. Toxic. I toxic this thing. God, I was too good at this game. I was toxic. I think I remember a toxic Excadrill from like the lead sash. Yep, there it is. The lead sash set. And I was Ironhead over Earthquake because I didn't want Lottie coming in. I was both. Oh, that was my 4 moves. Toxic. I wasn't Rapid Spin. I've never really been good at removal. Oh god. What are these names? He ran a Magnus. Yeah, Leaf. Oh, that did 30. Ooh. Oh, Bulu. I went Stakataka. That did 50. There you go, Zygarde. 1,000 arrows isn't halved in grassy terrain. How did I play this? Why did I go Taka Taka? I guess that was my only switch in, huh? To a flash cannon. No, it wasn't. What am I? No. I would have just taken it, honestly. I had no flash cannon switch-ins when I killed Excadrill. Caw, I'm gonna Ice Fang here. On the Protect. This is looking bad for who? Me? Actually, it was looking bad for me, yeah. I'm gonna Ice Fang again. I just Hone Clawed in his face. I headed 44. That's nice. That was funny. Thousand Arrows wasn't super effective either, because I was a flying type. I was Dragon Claw. I wasn't Ice Fang. Am I Ironhead? I'm not Ironhead, seemingly. Why am I watching this? I don't know. This is just fun. I just wanted to watch this, I think. Do I Woodhammer here? I was two Toxic Mons, dude. I had the tech Toxic Bulu. I had the tech back then. And it was actually in an unaware clef because it got hurt. And I Woodhammered in its face. I have to go Salamence here, huh? To take a hit. I just ate the Flash Cannon. Yep, nope. I don't care. Salamence comes out for Trick Room. That's unfortunate. Clefable comes out. I was Iron Tail. Yep, and I missed Iron Tail. Moonblast does 80. Do I miss again? No, I hit this time, and it would have killed because he was unaware clef. That's right. He was an unaware clef. I think I just lose from this point on to Avalugg. I was Ice Fang. So I just lose to Avalugg? No, I Stone Edge. 49. He recovers. Yo, what if I just get a crit right here? Do it to him. 45. He's gonna Avalanche, and I die. I think I remember this outcome now. Drain Punch. Doesn't kill even. But I Poison Touch. He Avalanches. No, he recovers. Of course. But now what? Do I just crit? Because I think I get past this thing. No, he just goes for the kill. And then I get like no health back from this Drain Punch. Well, this is fun. This is a fun day. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm sorry for anyone who's not me. Yeah, then he went into this thing. I gunk shot it, and I died. But that's unfortunate for him. I don't know why I did that. That was fun. But yeah, I had Ninetails back then. For a week, I guess. I guess it was my first week only. And Veil Setter. This thing is going to be good with some of my Pokemon like Dragalge that might benefit off Veil. Or something like Krook or Victini, especially. And maybe this next Pokemon in Electros. I've seen Electros be a mixed attacker set. Which I can use to its fullest, hopefully. Hone Claws. It gets Volt Switch. And U-Turn. I can Volt Turn it on my own. I'm going to probably be spreading status with this thing because I like the yellow color. Even though it never goes in my way. Super Fang is a really great move if I need to chip something down as a win con. So Electros might be a great support Pokemon overall. And something like that. Now, God, I feel so bad for wasting your guys' time. No, I don't. What am I saying? Get a life. You're watching me. I love you. Please don't leave. But yeah, so I'm going to be using this thing probably as it's a good support mod. I think it does good chip to roughly everything. Like this thing is a great moveset, and just does whatever I need it to do chip wise. If I need to get one certain Pokemon down a certain percent, I probably have a move to do that. And then I can pivot into that Pokemon after I do it, or when I'm doing it. And then last but not least, Roselia. This thing has a base 100 special attack. What? Very bad on this side. Not awful on this side. This side. These two. There you go. And now, of course, I'm going to talk about my strategy. Yeah, that one. Poison Point, Natural Cure, decent abilities. Poison Point's not bad. But if I do use Poison Point too, and a single Toxic Spike, 2 Toxic Spikes, Venoshock, Dragalge. Because Venoshock will be a 130 base move. I'm just saying, bring your defogs, guys. So yeah, I'm not going to stall this any longer. That was my draft analysis. Team Builder will be coming out later, hopefully, and then FPL garbage will be coming up later. So like this video, thank you for sticking around, because why ever you're doing that, you do you, man. And I'm back. Peace out. Peace, guys.